Matt Ryan retires. He retired yesterday. By the time I get this video out, it will probably be Wednesday. It's Tuesday now. So he retired. I found out when I was at work. Immediately when I got a chance, I went to social media, and surprisingly, the comments were positive. I would say like 90% of the comments that I saw were positive. A lot of thank you, Matt. We love you, Matt. Greatest quarterback in franchise history. Greatest Falcons quarterback of all time, and good stuff. Positive stuff. And then you have the dumbasses spamming the 28-3. He sucks. He wasn't a good quarterback. Julio and Roddy made him. He wasn't shit. People that just hated the guy when he was here. People that still believe that football is not a team sport. Matt Ryan, he couldn't score more than 28 points. He blew that Super Bowl. Yeah. Let's not blame the defense for giving up 34 points. Let's not put blame on Devontae Freeman for not blocking Dante Hightower when he got that strip fumble on Matt Ryan. Let's not put some of the blame on Dan Quinn for choosing to pass the ball instead of running it. Now, I will put some blame on Matt for not saying, fuck you, Dan, we're going to run this ball. I will say that. Matt still deserves some blame for that Super Bowl. It's always the fucking quarterback. And I'm sure the people that were saying that shit, the Matt Ryan haters, were Cam Newton fans, Nick Foles fans, Josh Rosen fans, just anybody that was a quarterback. I'm pretty sure that they were a fan of, because they just wanted to see Matt be replaced by anybody. And then you have T.I., the leader of the Matt Ryan haters, coming on the radio saying, we need to get Cam Newton, man. We got to get Cam Newton, because Cam Newton brings that energy, you know what I'm saying? Matt Ryan's a bit too laid back. He's a bit too laid back. We got to bring that energy, bro. We're in Atlanta. We got to have that energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? We would have been better off if we had gotten Cam Newton and Matt Ryan was in New England. It's like, you clearly didn't watch any fucking New England Patriot games when he was up there, did you, T.I.? But hey, fuck having Cam Newton over in Atlanta because you think he's a good quarterback. No, let's have him in Atlanta because he can point and yell at the top of his lungs, showboat, right? He brings that energy. He brings that fucking energy. I never understood the fascination with Cam Newton, and I still don't get it because people still clamor for him. They still want him as the quarterback for the Falcons. I never got it. If he's so great, how come he didn't get a ring against a Denver Broncos team that was led by a shallow, broken version of Peyton Manning, older version of Peyton Manning? Well, he didn't blow a 28-3 lead like Matt Ryan did. So we're gonna gloat about who had the better loss. Anyway, but going back to Matt, the city was in a dark place before he came with the whole Mike Vick situation and Bobby Petrino, that old bastard, leaving in the middle of the season. And it looked like this franchise was just going to drown deeper and deeper and deeper. Then Matt showed up and helped get this franchise back on track, having winning seasons, getting to the playoffs. They made it to the playoffs his rookie season, competing in NFC championship games, competing for the Super Bowl, creating some fun memories like, I believe it was his second year or his first year. It was against the Bears, and it was a home game. The Bears took the lead at the end of the fourth quarter. They did an onside kick. Matt hits Michael Jenkins on the sideline to put the Falcons in field goal range, and it was like a second left when that pass was completed, and they ended up winning the game. It sucks that he wasn't able to capture a ring, and I think that now that he's gone, like officially, you know. I mean, he was officially gone when he went to Indianapolis, but there was talks about him wanting to still play because he felt like he had some good football years left in him. And I didn't really want to see that. I didn't really want to see him get back on the field because when he was in Indianapolis, seeing him struggle like that really broke my heart. I thought that he was going into a very good situation in Indianapolis, but they didn't even make the freaking playoffs that season. So now that he is gone, and now that this franchise is in need of a quarterback, I think he's going to be appreciated even more. People, what's the saying? You can't truly appreciate what you have until it's gone. When Matt was here, you had good quarterback play. You had a franchise quarterback. Franchise quarterbacks are hard to find. Now, yes, he had his flaws. He wasn't very good at spreading the field. His deep ball wasn't the best in the world. I thought he only had 2 seasons to where his deep ball was on point. He struggled at doing back shoulder throws in the corner of the end zone, hitting a big target like Julio Jones, throwing it high up in the air. to where he can get it. And I thought that he would take sacks at the most unfortunate times in the football game. But he was still good enough to win football games. He was still a franchise quarterback, and unfortunately, he didn't really have the pieces around him. Did he ever have like a top 5, top 10 defense to work with? Like a true dominant defense. Okay, I'm talking shit. I'm talking the fucking Chiefs that just won a Super Bowl. All right, the 2000 New England Patriots, the Ravens, dominant defenses to work with, a consistent offensive line to work with, a consistent running game to work with. He had to change coaches, offensive coordinators. So he had a hard time developing a chemistry with someone. He didn't have that Drew Brees, Sean Payton-like connection, that Tom Brady, Bill Belichick-like connection, Troy Aikman and Jimmy Johnson type of connection. So he never really had a chance to settle in and develop a true chemistry. But now that he's gone, and according to the Matt Ryan haters, the people that just shit on him over the years, Matt Ryan's the problem. He's got to go. Well, he's gone. He's been gone for 2 seasons. We've seen Mariota. Look how that turned out. Ritter. Look how that turned out. Taylor Heineke, even though he's still here, but he's a backup, and he didn't really do anything last season. Look how that turned out. Arthur Smith. Look how that turned out. We got a new head coach. Like, I mean, come on. I thought that when Matt Ryan left, that the Falcons would start to go upward. They were going to start competing in the playoffs and competing in Super Bowls and winning Super Bowls. Well, why are they still finishing seasons 7 and 10? And excuse me, they've had 3 seasons without Matt Ryan. Is he a Hall of Famer? I think so. I think he'll get in, but it'll be a minute. Is Tio even in the Hall of Fame? Let's see. Let me see something here. He is, and he retired. His final year was in 2010, and he was an inductee in 2018. So 8 years it took Terrell Owens to get into the Hall of Fame. But I think for Matt, it'll take even longer than that. Simply because of the whole Super Bowl, and when he was in Indianapolis, the Colts blew the biggest lead in NFL history. So I think those 2 things are going to keep him from getting in anytime soon, that is. But I think he'll get in. He has 62,792 yards total. He has 381 career touchdowns. He's not top 10 in interceptions. He has a total of 8,464 passing attempts. He has 5,551 passes completed. So he's top 10. He has the numbers. I mean, he's top 10 in these categories with guys like Breeze, Brady, Manning, Favre, Roethlisberger, Dan Marino, Eli Manning, Rodgers. So he has the numbers. So I think he will get in someday, but just it won't be anytime soon, unfortunately. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about Matt Ryan and also vent me being dealt with the hand of being a Falcons fan. Unfortunately, felt like I had to make this video. So please like and subscribe. That is it, and I am out.